What's up, guys? My name is JDCook5 and welcome back to the season finale of the Championship, and we've got a few FA Cup fixtures also. We had a first game as a simulation against Reading. That was a 1-1 draw. We're not too fussed because we are promoted. We are now focusing on things like the FA Cup. Big things to come, and hopefully we can get the result that we would like against Man United. A tough fixture in the Carabao Cup. Saw us lose 7-3, I think it was at the time, so we know what they're capable of. But this is the lineup that we're going to be displaying at Wembley then. Valizev in goal, N'Golo and King partner with Quintana on the left, Alvarez on the right, Medri, Almeida in the middle with Afif just in front with Vega on the left, Jovic up top and Alvarado on the right hand side. Hoping this side can get the business done and see us through into the final, where hopefully we could either play Arsenal or Sheffield United. With that being said, let's get into this game. Hopefully it will be a good one though, that is for sure. As I said, we knew it'd be a tough game, so we were expecting a lot from Man United. But they get a corner in the 11th minute. They play it short initially, but Xavi Simons having a tackle made by Almeida. They pick up the ball once again with Xavi Simons on the ball as he puts it onto Kudos, his teammate, onto Bruno Guimaraes. He gets a shot blocked there as we pick up the ball. Quintana on the right-hand side. He finds Afif in a lovely bit of space. Blue shirts driving forward to offer support, with Jovic being one of them and Alexis Vega being the other, as Afif makes a lovely run over to Vega. Vega passes it over to Luka Jovic, which could be a chance for 1-0. But what a shot that was. It hits the bar as it falls out back to a Man United player. On the attack they go now to try and see if they can make the most of this counter-attack. Kudos on the right-hand side, trying to see if he can get something going. On to Ibrahim it goes. Kudos making the run. Kudos is making a lovely run there. He's beat Katana for pace really well. The tables could turn because Xavi Simons has got a chance to make it 1-0 for his side, but a lovely save from Valizev. He just rushes out to be able to get that one. Fingertip save out for a corner kick it went. 26 minutes into the game, still 0-0 so far as Jadon Sancho's on the ball as he tries to get something going for his team. He makes a lovely pass onto Kudos, who eyes his options up, one of them being Simons. Onto Carrera it goes. He could get the shot off, but we're making it hard from his N'Golo blocks really nicely. And Kevin Alvarez does pick up the pieces, but on the attack we now go as it's back and forth so far in this tie. Akrima Fifth does lovely to find out his teammate Roberto Alvarado as he makes a lovely run past Garcia. He could be in for 1-0 here as it's a chance. What a save that is from Onana. It falls out to Jovic, but it's not to be, and it still stays 0-0. Into the second half it goes. We still haven't broken the deadlock just yet as Man United try and see if they can do exactly that. Kudos on the ball as he tries to beat N'Golo for pace, and he does really well just to turn him inside out. He's got a chance to put it into the box. He's got red shirts in there, one of them being Ranchford. Lovely chance there, but it's not to be as Valizev saves. But on the counter we try and go as Alexis Vega picks up the ball from Medri. A really nice pass as Vega tries to get the pace. He does really well to beat Ibrahim. He's got him for pace, that's for sure. Luka Jovic offering support in the box, but I think he's going to take this shot. He does, but it's very lacklustre, and it's a save from Onana. 65 minutes into the tie, still 0-0 so far. Deadlock still not being broken. Marcus Rashford tries to see if he can do that as Valverde makes a lovely pass to Kudos. Rashford making the run as Kudos can see, but Kudos on the right hand side, as you can see, trying to get way up, try a lovely shot or cross. He does well to find Rashford in a dangerous position. He's got a shot, but a Valizev save there on his near post, and we are going to make some substitutions after that. Medri is going to come off for Louis Barry, and we're going to try and change things up. Louis Barry is going to go in front. Well, we was going to initially put Louis Barry in cam, but we're going to put Louis Barry on the right hand side, and then we're going to change it up with Al-Qahtani in the cam role and our fifth into centre mid. 68 minutes into the game then they get a corner. Leon Messi on the pitch now. They're trying to see and then bring out every single bit they can to try and get this into the final. They're just passing it around the box, but we do really well to intercept Louis Barry coming off the bench. He's got the pace and fitness definitely to try and see if he can make a menace in this second half. He does exactly that, and he finds himself in a lovely position. He could be one-on-one with the keeper, and it is a goal. Louis Barry makes it 1-0 for his side. 71 minutes into the game, the deadlock is finally broken, and Louis Barry might have just sent his side into the final of the FA Cup. Still 20 minutes left in this tie to decide what will happen, but a lovely interception from Louis Barry. Found himself in a lovely bit of place there, and he just had the pace, everything else to be able to try and beat the defenders, and he was caught there. Unfortunately, Man United just couldn't catch up whatsoever, and they nearly do at the last minute there, but Louis Barry gets the shot off to beat Andre Onana, and he does exactly that to put it into the bottom corner. 73 minutes into the game, can Man United get back into it as Lionel Messi's on the ball now as he puts it onto his teammate Mahadou Kudos. He tries to get the cross in there. Second attempt he does. Rashford makes the header, a long header that was, but Valizev does collect, and we haven't got long now to 83 minutes into the tie. We've brung on a 5 at the back now as Arari makes the field as Louis Barry's on the pitch now. As you can see, he's got the goal for us in the first time. Can he get a second? But he could get the assist. Luka Jovic in a dangerous position. He could be 2 here. Luka Jovic 2-0 just inside 85 minutes, and that should be game, set and match against Manchester United to send his side into the FA Cup final. A lovely pass from Louis Barry found Luka Jovic in a lovely bit of space, and it seemed to be that he was opened up for a perfect shot at goal, and he took his chance and he put it into the back of the net to make it 2-0 for his side, and a chance to be able to send his side into the final of the FA Cup. Brilliant goal from Luka Jovic there, getting a lot of power and precision under that goal. And that was a brilliant shot from Luca as we see ourselves go further and further in the FA Cup. 92 minutes played then as a goal kick. This should be the final kick of the game. It's +3 on the clock. Just waiting for the full-time whistle to be blown here at Wembley to send us into the FA Cup final. Full-time whistle has been blown. We've kept a clean sheet. We've won 2-0 and we are into the final of the FA Cup, whether we could face Arsenal or Sheffield United. Brilliant performance from the boys. Really kind of we just held it. We really held it. I felt like we did well. We absorbed the pressure that we needed to absorb, and we kind of hit them on the break when we needed to. A lot of chances in the first half, both sides in all honesty. It could have been either or for a game, but it was a really tight fixture. It was a better kind of improvement compared to our EFL fixture earlier in the year, and we've definitely improved, that is for sure. As we go on into this episode then, we've got Watford at home, as you can see, but we're going to await our final opponents, and they are going to be Sheffield United then. It is an easier fixture for us compared to Arsenal. They beat Arsenal 2-1 to send themselves into the final, and we will be meeting our Championship opponents in the final. Next game is against Watford FC in the Championship. This is where we're going to be lifting the trophy, so hopefully we can sign off on a W. In terms of the lineup, Valisev in goal with Aurari and Angolo, partner with Ulrich on the left, Alvarez on the right, Alfonso and Almeida in the middle with Alcatani just in front with Louis Barry, Agayam and Adams in the front three. Brilliant kind of lineup, well, the best that we could possibly field in honesty, but I feel like we can get the job done against Watford. They've had a good season so far. I'm pretty sure they're sitting in the top 4 or 5, looking to see if they can try and get a win against us, but we are trying to keep our invincible season going as we have the final few Championship games left. 4 minutes into the tie though, as you can see, Watford get things going, and Ngakia does really well, to go on the right hand side. He does really well to beat the defence there, and he just tries to tee up his options, and we try and slide in there. Ulrich does finally win the ball as Aurari just puts a toe in, and it finds Ulrich, but Louis Barry driving on the left hand side. Can he get into this game as he puts it onto his teammate Che Adams, and a decent bit of space there. He's got a keeper just in front of him if he can get the shot off, but he puts it onto Almeida. Almeida for 1-0 then, just inside 8 minutes. Edison Almeida getting on the score sheet. A rare goal for him. He hasn't really got that many goals this season from what we would hope, but he's definitely in the sort of development stage of getting into a big player. Brilliant goal from Almeida though, and a lovely bit of play there, also winning it from the back and just pushing it to the front. Louis Barry found Che in a dangerous position, and Che could have taken the shot from that angle, but he's put it onto Almeida and he puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-0. 13 minutes into the tie. Watford have looked good so far. I feel like the goal has definitely been harsh on them, that is for sure, as they try and get things going in this tie and get a goal back. Morris on the left hand side, he tries to beat Alvarez, and he does exactly that, and he holds him to it as his teammate Obara is on the ball now as he tries to see if he can find a white shirt into the box. Morris has the advantage played against him, as you can see, and he puts it onto Healy. Healy in a dangerous position to make it 1-1. He does exactly that, thundering it into the back of the net to make it 1-1 for his side. Brilliantly well taken goal. Watford deserved that after having a fast start to the first half. Unfortunately, they did concede, but getting back into this now, Healy thundering it into the back of the net. Valisev couldn't really do much with that. I know it was at the near post, but a lot of power and precision in that one. And it is 1-1. Long free kick then as we try and see if we can get something from it. Almeida finds Alcatani in a decent position onto Agayam, and we are now 2-1. After a couple of minutes, we are back into this game. We are ahead once again, and Agayam gets on the score sheet there. Brilliant ball from Edison Almeida, just puts it onto Alcatani, and Alcatani only needs to poke it onto Agayam, and he thunders it into the back of the net to put it 2-1 then. 23 minutes into this game, Watford are feeling very hard done by in this fixture, that's for sure, as they try and see if they can get back into it for a second time. Healy, the goal scorer, is trying to tee up a shot there as he tries to get a shot off the box, and he does really well, just straying wide of the post there. A corner in the 35th minute for ourselves, as you can see, a poor delivery as they clear their lines, and it falls back out to Kevin Alvarez. Alvarez driving on the right hand side, so he can try and see if he can make another bit of play going as Alcatani picks up the ball. He finds a Guyam, he tees it past Hoden, he does really well to do so. A lovely shot, but it just strays wide then, nearly 3-1 just before the half-time whistle. But we've got a chance of Watford just before the half-time whistle. Also, Kone on the ball as he tries to see if he can find his teammate Loser. He does exactly that. He puts it onto his teammate Kalu. He puts a 1-2 onto Loser, and it's Healy in a dangerous position there. He's only got Angola to beat. Lovely challenge, but that is actually a penalty, so it's not a lovely challenge compared to what the referee thinks. I thought that was a brilliant challenge, but unfortunately the referee has awarded the penalty. No card given, but as we can replay back on that, I guess he's kind of taken the feet there instead of the ball, and it is a penalty kick then, as Healy's going to step up to try and get his second of the game. Can he beat Valisev from the penalty spot? Yes, he can. He sends him the wrong way. Brilliant penalty from Healy, and Watford will be going in 2-2, and they will be loving a bit of that, that's for sure. As I say, they're probably feeling a little bit hard done by in this fixture if they have performed very well. And into the second half they go as Watford on the ball now. 47 minutes gone. Watford going to see if they can get a lead for the first time in this game. Barr on the ball as he finds his teammate Kone in a dangerous position. They put it back to Bar. Bar's got options there. White shirt's in the box. He just waits for a moment as he turns the wing back really well, and he's into the box he goes, but he can't get the ball off him as he tries to find his teammate. It's free for Healy, and it is now 3-2 for Watford FC just inside 49 minutes. It's definitely well deserved, as I say, and Healy has got his hat-trick of the game, being the star man for Watford in this game. Not too sure what sort of season he's had so far, but he's definitely proving to be the difference for his side, and that was a brilliant goal there, just waiting for the option to try and find him, and he does exactly that, and it's pretty much a tap-in for Healy. That will be the easiest goal he's ever scored, that is for sure. Substitutions being made then as we try and see if we can change our fortune in this game. Alexis Vega's going to come on, Afif is going to come on, and we're also going to try and see if we can integrate Medri as we put him on for Almeida. 57 minutes into the game, Watford get a corner as we try and clear our lines. We do exactly that as Valizev does collect, and we're going to see if we can get a counter-attack going here. Alexis Vega in a dangerous position. There's a lovely throw from Valizev. Valizev could get assist here if Alexis Vega drives it forward. He does exactly that, and he's in a dangerous position. If it's anyone to score, it's him, but it just strays past the post. Unlucky stuff, as I say. If it was going to be anyone, it was going to be him, but it wasn't to be. 60 minutes into the game then, and we can try and see if we can win the ball back in this bit of play. As you can see, and we're just charging them down, trying to see if we can get back in this game as soon as possible, but Alexis Vega has had a bad challenge committed against himself. Referee to make a decision there as the players crowd around here. Alexis Vega looking in some pain, as you can see the referee's decision. It is red, and Watford are down to 10 men. Imran Lueza has been really good for them so far, but unfortunately he's going to have to step off the pitch because he has been sent off. A rash challenge there on Alexis Vega, just two-footed challenge, no intent to get the ball, and the referee deems that as a red card, and they are going to be down to 10 men for the last half an hour of this fixture as we get things restarted off the long free kick, and we do exactly that, and the recruitment fifth in a dangerous position. A lovely save from Backman there, the veteran goalkeeper keeps his side in it as we've got a goal, as we've got a corner kick, sorry, as we put it into Che Adams. A lovely header, keeper saves there, getting fingertips to that as Watford try and clear their lines. Alvarez is there to pick up the pieces. He puts it onto his teammate N'Golo. N'Golo back to Alvarez as Alvarez trying to see if he can get back into the pitch. As you can see, Watford are trying to see if they can get the ball out. Onto Hannibal Medri it goes as he turns the midfielder. He does so well to find the gap. He drives into it, and what a goal that is from Hannibal Medri to get his side back into it. 3-3 then, just inside 66 minutes, and we could still be walking away with all 3 points. We try and see ourselves getting back into this tie. Brilliant stuff from Hannibal Medri, the substitute, as he just finds the gap and he completely just pursues his option to go in. So he just slides round to the ball and he puts it into the bottom corner, and it is a very weird goal, but it is 3-3. 69 minutes into the game, that Healy's on a free kick there as to try and see if he can put it into a dangerous position. It looks like he's going to shoot. A lovely delivery. Almeida tries to clear. Valizev picks it up, and we're very lucky not to concede from that one. 20 minutes left in this tie, as they do get a corner though from that free kick. As you can see, they're pumping it into the box, trying to see if we can clear it. Che Adams does exactly that as Almeida tries to pick it up. Unfortunately, he does that exactly for Watford though, and he does drive there. Probably clearance off the line, and Watford probably thinking they were going to go into 4-3 there, but Almeida picks up the ball as we try and see if we can switch to play. He does exactly that. Ulrich picks up the ball in a dangerous position. He puts it onto Alexis Vega. Vega driving forward, as you can see. Che Adams offering support. Che is on the ball now as he puts it onto Afif for 4-3. It is 4-3. 74 minutes gone, and we are back into the game. We are leading once again for the third time in this tie. 4-3. 15 minutes left in this game, and it should be game, set, a match for us as Watford are now down to 10 men, and hopefully they can't get back into this tie anymore. They've definitely put up a fight so far, but we are fighting back in numbers. Che Adams will get the assist there as he puts it onto our fifth. First time shot, keeper having no chance. He's out of position there, not knowing that the ball was going to come to our fifth, and he's just not getting to that one on the other side of him, and Backman can only see that nestle into the back of the net. 84 minutes gone. Watford is still not giving up though. Healy on the ball. Can he get something going? Can he get a fourth of his game, as he seems to go backwards, which is a strange position to be in so far, and they do lose the ball in a dangerous position. Kevin Alvarez picks it up lovely as Alexis Vega makes a run, as you can see, and Che Adams is there also as he takes the shot, and what a thunderbolt goal into the back, and let it goes, and game, set, and match it is. A brilliant goal from Che Adams there as he finds the back of the net and literally just takes a touch and he just absolutely wallops it into the back of the net. Keeper having absolutely no chance for that one. He just lofts over them into the top corner it went, and the crowds went wild. 6 minutes was added on in this tie, which is a first for me, to be honest, but we wait for the final whistle to be blown, and we are crowned champions of the championship. It's been a long and grueling season. We have proved to be the best in the championship with not losing whatsoever and finishing at the top place, but it seems to be that we are champions and we are going to be walking away into the Premier League, and we're definitely looking forward to it. But we're going to enjoy this moment because we know the Premier League is going to be tough. I feel like we're going to be fighting in terms of mid-table team, to be honest. I don't see us into the top levels of what the Premier League can provide, but for the moment we are going to enjoy this and see this different moment. We've had a lot of top performances in the championship. From the first first game to the last, we've seemed to be absolutely on top. I've had games that we've nearly come to nearly losing, but it seems to be we kept fighting back in numbers and just literally just getting the goals when we needed to be. Teams really pulled together. I feel like a lot of development in different players have kind of grown in this side, and it's definitely been proven to be the difference, and we need that going into the Premier League. Also, we're going to need a lot of experience. We're going to need a lot of different players that can provide us goals and defenders at the same time. But for the moment, Angola is going to lift the championship trophy, and we are the champions then. A brilliant moment for the side, a well-deserved one also, and we're going to be enjoying this night, that's for sure. We've still got another final ahead of us. We've still got Sheffield United in the FA Cup final, so another trophy is up for grabs. But as I say, for the moment, we are going to be enjoying this one. A lovely trophy, as you can see there, dressed in the blue and black stripes there. A brilliant, brilliant moment for the team as we celebrate in front of the home fans. They have been backing us all the way as our stadium grows throughout the season. We're going to keep it the same in the Premier League next season, I'm pretty sure, and see where we go in that one, where we kind of extend it even more and we make ourselves into a bigger franchise and a bigger club, that is for sure. But as I say, we're celebrating in front of the fans. Key moments from a lot of the team. Medjugorje coming in at January, he's been a big offer for us. Angolo's been here since League 2, Alvarez also, Valizev also. They've all been there with the kind of journey that we've been on, and it's definitely nice to see us going into the Premier League with still some of them players at our disposal. I don't want to keep it where we're buying big name players and we're ruining the season. I feel like what we're doing is definitely a journey and proving to make the difference in English football. But that is over for the championship then. We've got a few simulation games to be done, but I'm not bothered about playing them. Sheffield United, we get a 2-2 draw there, as you can see, to await to play them in the FA Cup final. We also have a simulation game against Norwich City there as we quick sim that one, and we come away with a 2-2 draw there also. And then we have a last game against Birmingham City away from home as we quick sim that one, and we walk away with a 1-1 draw. 3 draws in the simulation game, but we're fussed about this one and this one only. Sheffield United in the FA Cup final. I'm surprised to be saying that. Our journey has been absolutely massive so far, and this is what it boils down to then. In terms of the lineup, Valizev in goal with N'Golo and King partner with Alvarez on the right hand side, Quintana on the left, Medjugorje and Almeida partner in the middle with Afif just in front with Lexis Vega on the left, Luka Jovic up top and Alvarado on the right hand side. Big lineup for a big occasion. This is probably the best side that I could possibly feel. Everyone's fit, everybody's ready. It's about putting it onto the pitch now and seeing what we can do. Here we go then, 11 minutes into the game. Sheffield United are pushing forward. They're looking good so far just in this first turn as Archer tries to see if he can get something going, but a really rash challenge from Angola there, and I think that's going to be a yellow card from the referees. We wait to see what his option is going to be, and I'm pretty sure that will be yellow. Yep, yellow card from the referee, probably worth to be so, and that was a bad challenge from Angola. Luckily it wasn't red, to be honest. Very rash from the Mexican defender as they've got a free kick then. Gustavo Harmer puts it into the box. He does really well, and Archer latches onto it, and it is 1-0 to Sheffield United then just inside 13 minutes. A brilliant start from Sheffield United. Not the best start from us so far, and it seems to be they've got the best of their chances and they've gone 1-0 ahead then. Brilliant start from Sheffield United. A brilliant goal from Archer. Just latches on from the cross there as a poor free kick was given away. They pump it into the box there. They get a touch onto it there, and just Archer is unmarked. He pokes it onto his right, and Valizev is getting nowhere near that one. 15 minutes into the tie, we get a chance to see if we can get anything going, but unfortunately they intercept it, and Tom Davies on the ball now as he puts it forward, and he's got past Alvarez, one of the teammates there, and he does so well to do so as he puts it into his teammate back onto Tom Davies. It goes onto Gustavo Harmer. He's got a chance at goal, but he puts it onto his teammate onto the left hand side. He could get a chance to put it into the net, and that is exactly what he's done. It's 2-0. It's absolutely abysmal, but we are now 2-0 down just inside 18 minutes with our FA Cup dream slowly just pushing away from us. A poor goal there to concede, to be honest. Valizev should be doing better from his near post, but this wasn't to be, and it is now 2-0 to Sheffield United. We're going to buck up our ideas and get back into this tie. 23 minutes into the game, as you can see, and Trusty's on the ball as he tries to put it into the box. He does exactly that, but they can't do anything with it. Akrim Afif picks up the ball and he puts it onto his teammate Alexis Vega, and Vega driving forward then. Could he get something going for his team just inside 25 minutes? We haven't had many chances so far. Could this be the first one that we actually make it of it? Vega gets shut down there as he has to put it back, and he puts it onto Hannibal Medjugorje. He's got a chance at goal, but he doesn't take it. He puts it onto Almeida, who takes the shot, but the lovely save from Juve. He's got the most clean sheets in the Championship this year, so he's definitely going to be a good goalkeeper to beat. As Medri picks the corner, he puts it into our fifth. Another save from Juve there, just getting the most of that one and putting it out. But 29 minutes into the game, we get a throw and he puts it onto Almeida. Our fifth picks up the ball now. A lovely pass onto Hannibal Medri, and it is 2-1 there. He just latches onto that. I didn't expect him to kind of get onto that in the end. It was a weird ball, but it seems to kind of beat the defenders, and he needs to be able to put it into the back of the net to make it 2-1. Only a 1-goal deficit that we suffer from there. A lovely pass from Akim Afif. As I say, the defenders did not know it was coming, just slotted into the gap between the two, and it is now 2-1 going into the second half. 49 minutes played. Can Sheffield United get a third in this game? But Medri makes an interception in his box, and he does so well to put it onto our fifth, who charges forward. Luka Jovic offering support there also as he's onside there as he retrieves the ball. Luka Jovic to make it 2-2 for his side. What a save that is from Juve, putting it out for a corner kick. And it's still 2-1, as you can see. 53 minutes into the game, Sheffield United trying to press forward. They do exactly that as red and white shirts driving forward. Traore's put it onto the ball as he puts it onto Biabu, who does really well to try and beat the defender, but Leon King making a lovely challenge there. Alvarez picks up the ball as he finds Alvarado in a decent position. Alvarado on the right hand side as he tries to drive forward past Davies, and he does exactly that. He beats him for pace as the defence tries to claw onto the attack, as you can see. But Alvarado, lovely pass onto Luka Jovic. He finds himself in the gap for 2-2. What a save that is from Juve, once again keeping his side in it. I never thought it was going to be over, to be honest, as we try and claw ourselves back into this game, but it might not just be enough. As you can see, as we're trying to see if we can retrieve the ball there. Sheffield United passing it about really well, but Archer does lose it from an Angola interception. Our fifth picks it up. Our fifth to Luka Jovic. Luka Jovic driving forward. It's 1-on-2 at the moment. Luka Jovic to make it 2-2. Yes, it is. Luka Jovic makes it 2-2 just inside 66 minutes. We've climbed back from the 2-goal deficit, and as I say, we are back into this FA Cup final. A brilliant goal from Luka Jovic, intercepting it well from Angola as he puts it on to Makrim Afif. Our fifth finds Luka in a dangerous position, 1-on-2, sorry, and he does find the back of the net. He just drags him wide initially, he puts it onto his left, but he makes the most of it and slams it into the back of the net. As you can see, we're making some substitutions now in these last 20 minutes. Alfonso's going to come on for Medri, Alvarado's going to come off for Lou Barry, and Al-Qatani's also going to come onto the pitch. 71 minutes gone, and Sheffield United have got a dangerous free kick here. Tom Davies makes a lovely hit, but it is safe from Banistev there. Brilliant stuff from the keeper, but it as should be, and it's going to be the full-time whistle. It's going to be blown any minute now, and it should be extra time. But Sheffield United had one last gasp at attack, but they pushed it back, and that is going to be the whistle being blown, and it is not enough yet because we are into extra time then, and two 15-minute halves are going to be shared to see what the final kind of result will be. If not, it will be penalties. 95 minutes into the tie, Gustavo Harmer's trying to see if he can get his side ahead as he puts it onto his teammate really well, and they just get some kind of play going, but we intercept in a dangerous position. Edison Almeida driving forward, he puts it onto Louis Barry. He got a goal in the semi-final. Could he get a goal in the final as Louis Barry drives forward? He's not got options. He takes the shot though, and what a brilliant save that is from Juve as we get the corner kick. Al-Qatani to whip it in. He does exactly that. No one to meet it though, as they do get the initial interception, but it falls back out to Alexis Vega. Alexis Vega in a dangerous position here, as you can see. He charges forward. He finds the gap. Alexis Vega, and it is a 3-2. We lead the FA Cup final for the first time in this tie, and Alexis Vega wheels away in celebration in front of our end. Brilliant stuff from the Mexican international to put it inside ahead. He just finds the gap. He drives into it. The defence just doesn't seem to be able to kind of latch onto the ball whatsoever, and it is now 3-2, and that was pretty much it in the first half and the second half. Sheffield United have got one last chance at goal, as you can see, but I don't think they're going to take it. Full-time whistle has been blown, and we are crowned champions of the FA Cup. Brilliant scenes at Wembley. We fully deserved it after that performance. It wasn't best in the first half. Unfortunately, it seemed to be that we was really kind of just shy of the ball. We didn't know what to do whatsoever, and we conceded 2 in 20 minutes. And our luck wasn't on our side, and we got a goal back in the first half going into the second. Luka Jovic being able to make it 2-2, but Alexis Vega grabbing that goal in extra time to make the FA Cup final FA Cup come home to us. Brilliant stuff from the boys, and it's definitely well deserved. The journey in the FA Cup has been absolutely monstrous. We started off with Rotherham, and then we had Spurs, we had Liverpool, we had Brentford, we had Man United, and then we finished off today against Sheffield United. The FA Cup will have the blue and black ribbons on the side of it as we tee it up. Then, as you can see, we're shaking the hands of the officials, and Angola is going to be lifting another trophy this season. Brilliant stuff from the boys, definitely well deserved. A lot of rotation, a lot of players went into it, but Angola is going to lift the trophy, and we are crowned the Emirates FA Cup winners. Brilliant stuff from the boys. 2 trophies trophies coming home with as we go into the Premier League with a lot of confidence and a lot of will to be able to know that we are going to try and see if we can battle it out on the best of our abilities and see what we can do. But as I say, brilliant from the team. It's been unbelievable stuff to be able to compete against the highest opposition. It's not been easy, don't get me wrong. I feel like Brentford was probably the biggest test though, to be honest, not going to lie, out of the Premier League times that we did face. But as you can see, them boys are definitely happy with it and they deserve it. A big kind of push from the players to be able to get into the position that we were in. And as you can see, and just running through the run that we did actually have in the FA Cup, we beat United in the semis. We had Brentford in the round 6, as you can see. Round 5, we competed against Liverpool there, 3-2 victory. That was a tough game though, that was for sure. Round 3 and round 4, so we had Spurs in round 4. That was a really good tie away from home. And in round 3, we had a very good tie against Rotherham, where Gabode got a hat-trick in that game. But no, it's been a brilliant run, that is for sure, and that just summed it up. In terms of the Championship, we played 46, we won 34, and we drawn 12. We sat on 114 points, absolutely sailing away from the other opposition. Brilliant campaign for us, and we definitely proved to be the better team in the Championship. In terms of top goal scorers in the Championship, Luka Jovic took away the golden boot as he got 33 goals there, as you can see. Just scrolling through who other players did actually meet the criteria there also. Alvarado got top assist, 17 assists in 30 matches. Brilliant stuff from himself. And in terms of the top goal scorers in the FA Cup, Luka Jovic joint with Marcus Rashford. So a brilliant achievement from that lad, that is for sure. In terms of the actual team itself, as the top goal scorers, Luka Jovic also walked away with the golden boot in the team. 41 goals in 37 games. Alexis Vega contributed 23 in 41, Creamer 5th, 12 in 28. He didn't really get much game time this year because he was a bit inconsistent, but he definitely proved to be good in the bigger games, though, that is for sure. And just a lot of big commitment from the younger players also. As you can see, Al-Qahtani still getting on the score sheet there, 9 goals he got. In terms of the assists though, Alvarado was the most creative, 19 assists, Almeida 17, Qahtani 11, which was nice to see, Luka Jovic 10, still providing in the striker role, being good in the assist role also. And as you can see, just a few more assists from the other players. Lots of players mucked in with the assists, even Valizev got one there, as you can see. In terms of the team, Nikol Valizev, he had a really good season. I did kind of concern that what rating he was at the time, +7 he's been on so far. Capozzo, he will be leaving at the end of the season. Quintana's come in and he's done really well. I feel like he'll be good with Brandon Williams. Ulrich isn't done too bad. I feel like a lot of development for himself is to be made. And Gola was always solid, and so was Leon King, a brilliant first season for himself. Benteru will be going next season, so will Aurari. Kevin Alvarez has been absolutely solid for us, and he still provides to be our best right back. Araujo was really good. Artem filled in when he needed to, with Akinola being sold next season. Afif is going to be a brilliant bit of stuff for us in the Premier League, I hope. Louis Barry made a really good breakthrough season so far, and he's done so well. Coquelin, he was okay at times, but unfortunately he is declining, so it was one of those. Hannibal Medri coming in, he was really good for us, and so was Alfonso, getting a lot of goals on the score sheet in the Championship. Marcel Zilla just didn't really prove to be all that in the Championship, unfortunately didn't have the best of seasons, but Almeida and Al-Qahtani definitely did in that cam role. Alvarado was okay at times. I felt like he could be better. But Alexis Vega was absolutely top got, with Agayam coming in, Che Adams, Luka Jovic and Gabode being very good strikers. Luka Jovic proving to be the better. That is for sure. But in terms of the actual season that we had, we only lost one game, and that was against Man United in the EFL Cup. We played 56, we won 43, and we drawn 12 and lost 1. 164 goals of 94 conceded, as you can see, but a top season for us. We've got the double done, and that was definitely what we needed in this season to be able to prove what we can do in English football. Before we sign off the season, we've got to do it and start with the Champions Parade. As you can see, the full team excited to see the fans were celebrating these massive accolades there. As you can see, the FA Cup and the Championship on the front of the bus. And that is one way to sign off an episode. Massive things to come in the Premier League. And I'm really looking forward to see what this team can bring and see what other players come in and what players go out. With that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far. If you've missed any other games previously, I've got a playlist with all the episodes in there, so if you can literally watch it from 1. So I think we're on 32 so far. But as I said, please like and subscribe for more content though, just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.